rolling.
What it do, y'all? You know, we like to do. We like to listen to Chadwick, hear us out, and also just like relax. He's doing his podcast thing. I'm smoking a cigarette, I'm having a couple shots. He's having a beer. Yeah, we just like to chill here all night and just get drunk, and we can talk for hours, mate. We really freaking could just talk all night long, and just like relax and say, "Fuck the world." Like that's just how we do. Fuck the world, man. Like what's going on in it with Trump and everything, and plus Biden. I still say Trump's gonna be next anyway, because I know we got new candidates coming in. But I'm ready. I'm ready, yo. I want to see who comes in. All the way. Keep playing that intro, bro. That's good. I really can't hear anything now from you guys. I hear Yo, Chadwick, you're not ready? Yo, Chad, let's see that podcast, mate. Yo, can you hear me? Earth Chad.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Pedal to the Metal podcast with Chadwick and American Mexter. Meck,
Yo, Chadwick, my dude, what it do, bro?
I heard you slinging some words out there while I was DJing, man, and I think you put out some good stuff. What we got planned for tonight? Any topics in mind here? I think you might have one.
Uh, kind of.
First,
I think I'll make my own book
all right, that sounds good.
about like,
First, let's
about
start
like.
off. First, let's start off with an American Mech opener.
Hold on. Speak again.
Let's start off with an American Mech opener here.
I'm just trying to make it low as possible so I don't disturb anybody. All right, how we all doing that? You know how we always like to do it. We always have to talk about random crap and random stupid stuff. Even Chad would talk about stupid stuff. We talk about the gun laws. We talk about transit board. We talked about everything, whatnot. And now he's got to mutilate on his darkness or whatnot. We always just like chill, and now we're back online with his lightness and shit like that. We just love each other here. We talk about random stupid stuff. What do y'all? We always love each other, and I'm thinking about making a book about like a supernatural story that never happened in their show. But I'm thinking about making like another one on like that kind of thing because the way they listed it off, you just make it like endless, man. They were stupid to weigh it off on the gods, and my opinion is just stupid. But like, I even had a dream about one. But yeah, I'm thinking about making like a crazy book with our lives and all my friends, and just like go wild typing on Windows and just like making something crazy, like nuts. That'd be a cool story. Like I want to make it like what do you call it? A sci. It's an no. Been a long time since I read a book. The books are not real. The books are not real. What do you call them?
Non-fictional.
Non-fictional.
Oh wait, yeah, wait. Oh no, wait.
Oh,
Oh
they
wait, hold
have
up,
like
hold up.
oh wait
Fictional.
no
It's actually it's
scientific.
fictional. Fictional is actually what it would be. Non-fictional is real. Fictional is made up. So you would be making it fictional.
Fictional.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm thinking about like making a book. So I could come up with some wild stuff and saying just like screw it. I want to make something wild, something cool, something crazy, and hopefully it sells.
Yeah, keep going on that thought. I'd like to hear more about this thought you have here on the book. If you could talk more about it for a moment.
Well, I'm thinking about making myself like the next Flash. Because they already came out with a new Flash, so it's like, why not make myself the Flash? And then have you guys in about it. But you guys trying to teach me how to do wilder stuff. Like, I'm still thinking of like putting you guys in a movie and being like, oh yeah.
What do you mean by you
Like,
guys?
all my friends.
Can you give us some of the names of your friends that would be included in this? Like just first names of people that you might include in this.
Mike, Jake, Danby, Super Villain, Jesse would be Super, Tyler would be super Villain. Scott, he'll be like, He would be like my one with Flash, with the psionic shit stopping him. But yeah, he would be. I mean, I don't know, just said. I don't know. I'm trying to do something wild, but like I'm trying to do something like I got super speed. You guys can't stop me, and
I like that.
yeah, I want to make a wild like story, like a book.
Can
They
you give
made
it?
movies about it, but why can't I make myself a book about it?
Can you give
And
us
people love to read.
a basic storyline?
Um, I'm kind of thinking about going like he got struck by lightning because it's like
Who got
personally, I guess how it happens.
who got struck by lightning?
He gets like super speed.
Who was that got struck by lightning? You?
Me,
Yeah. Okay.
I think I make myself into like a book.
So, basic storyline. You get struck by lightning, then what happens next?
I really don't want to spoil it.
Spoil it.
I get super speed, but I go in a coma for a couple weeks. A couple weeks, I go in a coma, and then I come back alive. I'm like, "What's up, bitches?"
Nice. I like that. It's good
Make
so
it more
far.
funnier than like the actual Flash movie, and like make myself seem like the god that I am.
Good so far. And plot to the storyline.
And then like one of you guys like come with like a shot that kind of helps me like my metabolism and also like my brain and something to help me. I don't know. I gotta think on that one, but I don't know.
Uh,
I got something good coming along. I got something good.
Let me rephrase what you
I'm
kind of.
just thinking off the spot right now
I
of
like
my
that.
flash abilities.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, this podcast has started off on fire tonight, and Meck has come up with the idea, creating a storyline of superhero characters and a book. And he would start off as being Flash, the character who's gotten struck by lightning. He ends up in a coma for around possibly 2 weeks. He wakes up, and there's something about a shot, and that's where we're stuck at the moment. Is after that. So can we go a little? Can we get a little more detail out of this? Can we get a little bit more of a storyline from there? Is there anything that's possible out of this from you at the moment? Is this like or are you
What
stuck?
you can say from this point on is we need a name for these monsters and wild critters that have other abilities, but you and my friends will have like the different abilities to like stop him and also control him, or like we're thinking out of the book. Like you can stop him to do something, Mike can stop him to do something, or think and whatnot.
I like this where this is going, everybody. And these monsters, are they? I'm assuming the enemy, or are they friendlies? Are they?
No, the monsters are his enemies. They can't control themselves, so we gotta, or me super speed or something like that.
American
And maybe we find one or two of them that are good.
Mech, you're the only one with superpowers so far. You because you got struck by lightning and you have the speed
I
to.
should bring out my comic book right now that I'm working on.
And the storyline so far, what's happened with this is that you got struck by lightning, you went in a coma, you woke up. There's something about a shot possibly,
Oh,
and
planets of
there's some
coma.
monsters. Monsters came out of nowhere. That's kind of the fictional part. So far, it was like non-fictional because this could have all happened, and the monsters are kind of the fictional part of the story. Where did the monsters come from? What do they look like? What kind of powers do they have? Are they hard to stop? Are they like what are the Can you explain that part of it? The monsters. I want to learn about them.
Oh, that I'm not 100% sure of, but like each and all the monsters that all me and my friends go up against, and some of the monsters are really the final bosses. As in, you win, you suck, and you teach them like leave you alone.
Can,
As in, like just piss off.
can you kind of give an idea of what the monsters might look like? Uh, Features, concepts of the monster.
Holy balls! You just gave me something to draw. Um, no, right now I can't. But you gave me my
Uh,
next monster to draw.
okay.
As in, like, see what he has, or just himself, like,
Okay, let me ask you this: what makes our team being the people with the superpowers? You were struck by lightning. You have the speed. You're obviously I already know you. You're a good person and you're a superhero, and you have a good mindset. What makes us the good guys and the monsters the bad guys? Why would we have to attack the monsters in this storyline? Are they out to do something? What is the goal of the monsters?
they're out to take over the planet. As
And
in, like, what Thor did to take over the planet. Not Thor. Lucio? No. What was Thor's brother's name? You ever watched Thor?
I think
Lucio?
I have
That's what
seen
it was.
I yeah, I've seen the movie of Thor. I forget how it kind of went, honestly, to be real here. I do remember Thor was the dude with the hammer and he was a really buff dude
I
and it
think
worked
about
out a
making
lot.
like Lucio and Thor, and then my older brother goes bad. Like I want to, and I just dropped my sig.
This podcast is already so lit. I hope everybody's enjoying this and where this is going on the Pedals to the Metal
Like
podcast.
I
You
think
heard it
about
here
making my
first.
brother into like one of the characters, like him being the biggest boss battle at all times, and like we're literally, I'm literally like Thor, and me and my brother never want to kill each other. We kind of hate each other from the distance. Just kind of want to like chillax,
Oh yeah.
and like I really want to make myself like Thor in this movie, and then my brother like also had this like battle that he's like stronger, because like I want to make myself the main character in this, and I technically am because I did beat him in one wrestling match. So in my opinion, okay, if you're listening, I win.
I
I
want
got you on a pile drive move. I haven't talked to Wayne about it, and me and Wayne think he got a concussion, by the way. But yeah, I gotta say that.
I want to roll back to the monsters here for a moment because that's what I was asking about originally and interested in. They're going to come and they're going to take over the world, was what you said. And my question is, why? Like, what is their reasoning? Because I actually might be a monster myself. I might side with the monsters. So, what is their goal? What is the monster's goal in taking over Earth? Is my question because I might agree with their goal and I might want to side with the monsters at this point. So, can you explain the monsters a little bit more, if that's possible.
The monsters are like trying to get stronger and stronger, and also just trying to take over the world. But you got like the ones that are like supreme passing, the ones that can actually take you down, and they're like, no, we want to take over this world. And then, of course, I'm Thor, and I gotta like take care of like, and I come up with my own weapon. So I'm unsure what it's gonna be, but literally, it's gonna be some kind of cool weapon.
What
But
I'm
yeah,
at,
I want to have something cool on me.
I'm at,
I can't copy Thor, so I have to come up with my own weapon.
I'm asking
I don't think that should be asked.
what I'm asking is what is the goal of the monsters to take over Earth? Is there a reason? Is there a good reason for them to come to Earth and take over Earth? What is their reasoning? There must be a reason that they've come to Earth to take over Earth, and what is their reasoning behind it? If that's
Hmm.
if that's possible to get out of you.
Now that's the one thing we're gonna have to discuss is why do they want to take over my land? And I got my buddies, and I'm technically the god of this planet, as in the savior, the mighty god, as in Thor. As in Thor, like, why do they want to come over? Why do they want to invade? Kind of like aliens, man. Like, what do we do to aliens? And that's one thing I'd like to talk about next.
That's actually where I'm
We're
at.
listening wise. We're listening wisely. A lot of us believe in aliens, and yes, there's been like videos and stuff and blah 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 about that stuff on Facebook. But it's like us on aliens, dude. I believe in okay, I like to say I'm a bit Buddhism or what's everybody was for that culture? The ones that transfer you into a different mind when you die,
Before the
you get
podcast,
reincarnated.
yeah, before the podcast, we were actually talking about Buddhism. Is that what you're speaking about?
Yes.
Okay.
Like that, man. Like I still say there's like another different culture that we never like experience, follow. Like 10 years now, aliens get pissed off at us, saying that they're way smarter. It's like, alright, I'm taking over this freaking planet. Screw you. Maybe they got like the time the bombs and shit like that, saying, "Oh shit, they're destroying the whole entire world,
Bro, I'm popping
and
it. I'm popping it
nuclear
as in.
can't destroy what they got." And maybe like they got something that's like, whoa. I feel like a genius right now.
So, yeah, this is where I was stuck on with you here. I'm also stuck on my Zen opening this up. Got it. Mm.
Whoa.
Nah.
The
No, so
aliens, and they could call it something more wild than nuclear. Cause like I feel like our third war, yes, it's gonna be continuing like shooting each other, killing each other, and I feel like unless one of them wants to like go nuclear on us, that's when it's gonna be like a whole entire war where we get all screwed up. And our world knows how to do nuclear bombs. And that's the wildest thing, but it's like, what about the other countries? Do they know this and this and that? Even if I was president right now, dude, I'll be like, saying no to nuclear. Do they know about we had so many visitors like nowadays that we probably freaking know already. And I feel like all the other countries right now just probably know what a nuclear bomb is, but do they know how to do the nuclear shit? It's like we got nuclear submarines, they got all this shit and that. They gotta know it, unless they're just like behind us. Or does someone has research. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I really just want to Google this. Like, U.S. country, nuclear. So we had that capability, man. But it's like, do other countries have the nuclear abilities?
They do.
They do?
Yes.
I know China, I know Russia,
Yep. Those two do.
but what about, there's 51? I can't remember all the states, but 51 states. If I remember.
Yep, that's correct. We have 51 states. God bless America.
Holy shit, I got that right. Thank you,
Fant-
my mind.
Great job.
Thank you. But how many out of all of them don't have nuclear powers?
You know, I don't know, but I'd assume each state has a nuclear bomb at this point because we have a lot of nuclear bombs in this country, and we're one of the most advanced civilizations that exist in terms of our global economy. Yeah. So what this whole thing was, since I'm speaking and I finally have a moment to speak here, was and how you brought up aliens and them taking over the Earth was it comes back to where we started with the monsters, why the monsters came, that we were beginning the story with here, and how you had become, well, you were originally Flash, and then you kind of had some thoughts of Thor, which you were struck by lightning. You became you were in a coma for 2 weeks, and then you woke up and you had superpower of being able to have flash speed like Flash. And then you said that the monsters came, and I was questioning, what are the monsters here for? Why are they here to take over Earth? And then you brought up aliens, and you kind of were questioning, why would aliens come to Earth, which is where we're at the moment, and you've been talking about them for a minute. Why would aliens come? So that's the question. I think aliens and monsters, they're both kind of the same concept. Why are they coming to Earth to take over Earth? And what is the reasoning? So, in the storyline of the book that you were creating, which is where we started, the monsters seem to be kind of the opposition of the good guys, which includes you and our team, which I did. I assume I'm on your team at the moment. So why are we fighting these monsters? Why did they come to Earth to take over Earth? Why did these alien monsters come to take over Earth? And what is their reasoning behind it? Is there a good reason? Is it a bad reason? Can That's where we're at here in the questioning of the storyline and the plot of the book. Can you possibly give us some further detail on that? Is that possible at the moment?
Oh, no, I'm kind of mind blocked, honestly, because what's the aliens and okay, the aliens they got their typical razors, but you know what? A human being can actually kill a alien, especially if you have like that many. And then like I feel like if you would have like got one of their guns and like whatnot, like I feel like the human resources that we kind of have now, I feel like I'm making a book right now just off of aliens, but like the razors, the weird shit that they got, and wow, I should really make this a Flash movie.
I think what it's coming down to is why are we fighting them? Why does there have to be war when they come to take over the planet? Why are we opposing them to taking over the planet? Why are we stopping them from taking over the planet when possibly we should allow them to take over the planet because possibly they have a good reason to take over the planet?
I think it should be because I got a third storyline.
Okay.
I kind of feel like we should end this though. I want my third storyline to be a good spot. I don't want to tell everything.
You're leaving me hanging here. I want to know. I personally want to know. I'm assuming people who are listening want to know is what if anybody's listening out there, they would agree with me on this point. Uh, can can can
No,
we?
I know, but that's how you get like the viewers to keep following.
Hey, that's a good point. It's a good point. But I want to know, and I'm here
Bro,
right
I
now, and I'm
really have
asking you.
the
Uh,
really next coolest thing to say. Just
maybe I can.
whole.
Let's brains. If we have some time here, do we have some time? We can brainstorm this reasoning together.
I want to work on like the first one and in my third season on why the aliens like to come up, but yet we all have like superpowers and like then you gotta deal with the aliens and then I already got it all figured out, honestly.
Well, if you have it all
I
figured
want to
out,
say it, but I don't want to because we're like a half an hour now, 45 an
please do.
hour.
Please do tell us a little bit more if you have it all figured out and why the aliens or alien monsters came to Earth and they're trying to take over Earth. I want to know if you can tell us.
I don't know, man. Tell me what the time is on our podcast right
You're
now.
like
Do that.
you're like a drug man. I need to have more. I need to have more of the story. I like what you're doing though. You're forcing me to leave me hanging here, and it's kind of it's tough because I like how I do like how this podcast is going so far. How we have this person who's got these super flash powers. So what
I
are
don't
the
know. I really want to go like an hour and just like go make pizza right now. Go another hour and just make pizza.
what can you give us any more to the story about the other superpowers, like the one that I would have or the one that your other friends in the story would
Sure.
have?
I
Uh,
got super speed. The one guy got
what's the one guy? Can you give us the names of the people that have different powers? Is that something I can get out of you?
on my team. It's one that kind of just like freezes you that you can do with your hands, and another one is also one that like just stops you as a, like a just a like a big like a circles just like going in and in as in, like you can stop it from moving.
One
And
person
then
or one.
one guy also just like freezes time, but eventually find a time skipper and my guy probably can like match it and figures it out. So event no, I'm not gonna say the last part. No, I'm not gonna say the last part.
Okay, so one person can freeze monsters slash aliens slash people with a. Is that correct?
Yes.
And another person can freeze time. One of these characters slash people, friends of ours, can freeze time. Is that correct?
Yes. Free time, yes.
That freezing time power seems like it's overpower. It's like overpowering. It's like one of the most powerful superhero powers that you can have is to freeze time. Because if you can freeze time, you can literally do anything that you want. So that's like the most powerful thing that you can do. I don't know how anybody could stop these monsters slash aliens could even stop. I'm assuming. Oh man, there's so many questions that you're gonna leave us hanging on here. I feel like, and I feel like you want to leave us hanging. Is that right here?
Yeah, I really just want to keep my power. I got all the powers down, but we need to talk about like more evil powers to get us like more shit to be like, alright, we defeated you, but we can defeat you too, and like, no, I'm not gonna say it because I want to have that one for an end. Well, like one other like supervillain like tries to take us over, and I want all. I think it's so is you might trade me. So far, it's just a three of us, but I'm thinking of making
Okay.
like 6.5 right now. I got, but like I want to make another 6 other villains, and you
Eh,
can name them off. But
Okay.
I'm trying to make like Steve Powers for like all of us. We like and making like a great story.
So you gave more information. Thank you for sharing. And now I'm gonna ask for more. So we have superpowers, all of us. There's maybe 3 to 6 of us, possibly. And is there still humans on Earth? I'm assuming there's still billions of humans on Earth that have no superpowers,
Yes, there
and
is,
they're looking up to us to save Earth at this point.
and
Is that true?
yes,
Okay. And save
and
Earth.
honestly, and one of our friends is a nope, 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 nope. Not gonna say it unless it's our podcast. Not gonna say it. Not gonna say it.
Yeah, that was dope. That was awesome. I think.
I got this whole thing that's like in my mind right now. I know my book.
Did you say you have a book to share possibly with us of something, some kind of concept already?
I tried making one in Florida, but I don't know, something got me to stop making it. But I'm in PA, so now I kind of feel like I should retry making the book.
All right. I hope everybody here is listening because I think this is gonna get wild here. And I don't know if Meck's actually gonna do this, if he's gonna pull through, because sometimes he says he's gonna pull through.
I really think I am going to pull through because like I could tell you where I'm at and be like, I need one more back character, or I need
Sometimes
fucking
I
like,
get this wishful thinking, like I think Meck's gonna like create this stuff, and like we talk about it during our podcasts, and him creating different comics and books and things. And it's like we talk about it and we come up with all these great ideas, and then we get to the next podcast and we're on to another topic. So we'll see what happens. And I liked the basic start of the story there and all of that. I've already mentioned it like 10 times how or like I've gone over the idea of it here, and Max
and then
explained.
like I'm already coming up with like supernatural stuff, like what happened in the movie, show. But like I'm thinking like like moving some of their stuff into my book, where we're superheroes and like we go do supernatural stuff, and like, oh shit. If you're still wide awake, you got Netflix,
Nope,
you got YouTube.
I do. Everybody does.
Look at Supernatural. Supper space Nattural. I think it is
What's that? A,
Supernatural.
a TV series, right?
Yep, it's a TV series,
Is
and
that
they made all of them, and they're still on Netflix. So if you got, I went and saw Netflix series. Only $10 a month is nice, and you get every show, every movie, you get everything on there.
are you kind of basing the concept of the storyline off of this a little bit?
But yeah, I'm trying to like put some of their stuff into my book, and then I don't know. I really want to start typing on this book right now, but I want to play some games.
You know what's dope is Meck looks like a superhero right now. If you, I think you can see yourself in the video, man. It's like you're this dark, shady character telling this story, and yo, man, you sound like a straight up comic artist at this point. I feel like you have the ability to do that kind of thing and make this
Okay,
happen.
I got a shot to that right now.
Fuck yeah.
And
Yo, alrighty then. So, any more? I feel like we did a lot for this podcast. You want to close this one out, or you got any more ideas for where we're going here?
um, you or one oh I think I dropped it in there. Um, me and you, if I were to get my drop bike up and running, would you still be down to be my sponsor?
What do you mean by sponsor?
A couple of things. Me having you as a logo, and if your business grows, pay for my shit if I do it professionally.
Probably,
You would?
probably.
Nice. That's one thing I'm still gonna think about. But I'm gonna get it up and running one of these weeks. Yeah, we're gonna close this out.
Alrighty then.
Try to do this closing.
Go for it.
And you know how we used to do it. We always like to run around all year. We always like talk about stupid stuff. We even talk about like shit that's going up in the world. And yeah, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We give y'all what we can do, and we do what we can do to make you happy. And we love all y'all. And we also just like to chat. I throw Dot's biscuit at Chad. We love y'all.
Happy Valentine's Day, Meck. It's
I'm
Valentine's Day. I
I'm
just realized that.
I didn't mean a treat thing, but yeah, we love y'all. Happy Valentine's Day, y'all. Peace out, y'all.
Peace out, Meck.
We love y'all. Peace out, Chadwick.